Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So yesterday we have got a statement from the Fed. In general it was according to our expectation. So what we said in a Telegram channel is just briefly what we were expecting. That rate will remain, it will be changed only for 0.5%, and Jerome Powell will and should said that probably rate should be held for a considerable period of time at a high level, because early easing might hurt the inflation, and once again it could start rising. But at the same time, of course, we will take an in-depth view on this statement in our weekly report as usual. But here are just two moments to mention. I suggest that statement of the Jerome Powell and the general Fed opinion and its voting on the rate was a bit slightly hawkish by the two reasons. First of all, it's because, as I said, Powell said that rate should be held at a high level for a considerable period of time. Second, only two members of the committee have voted for rates below the 5%. All the others talked about the rate above the 5%. That led us to estimate more or less terminal area for the interest rate, so it should be somewhere around 5.25 probably. This is first moment I would like to say. Second moment, the major interesting time, the circus will come somewhere in the spring, closer to the March. Why? Just because in March Fed will appear in a situation when they will keep holding rate around 5%. Inflation will not drop back to the predefined 2% levels. It should remain high. I suppose that will be the same inflation around, maybe slightly lower. So somewhere around 5.5, 6%. I think that will stand for a very long period. But in March and April, those processes, negative things that we have discussed for this year, and actually mostly in the second half of 2022, will become absolutely evident. So you will not need to dig the statistics and make some conclusions, because everybody will start to see it in the real life. I mean, employment, consumption, personal wealth, and so on. It's all become evident, and that will be a very difficult moment for the Fed. What to do? So it means that the hiking rate cycle is coming to an end, because Fed almost has reached the threshold level, beyond which it will be direct hurt to the economy if they will keep rising rate. So I think that will be somewhere 5.525. So that's what about Fed statement. Speaking about the technical background, so we take a look that euro currency is still creeping higher. So it stands in this area, but it's showing minor upward continuation volatility around the top. And that actually explains why every time when we reach some big area on the monthly chart, on the weekly, I call to wait for a clear reversal patterns on the intraday charts, on the daily chart maybe, because this pattern will not take a lot of time and a room to be formed. And actually it is not very doesn't matter if you're dealing with a big monthly pattern to miss a few sessions to take the position, but that will save a lot of money. Here we have another company that actually today the European Central Bank decision steps in the Bank of England. That could explain maybe that euro currency is trying to stand on top. So traders hope that will be a really big shift of the advantage in favor of euro, just because if, say, Christine Lagarde will tell something really hawkish, and so will shift the power on the euro currency side. So we will see. Personally, I think that we absolutely do not need to hurry up currently. let's wait when this tough week will be over. Day tomorrow we will see, and the next week, pre-Christmas week, should be relatively quiet. There we could make any decisions and see what will happen, take position if we would like to, because those of you, if you have read our weekly report, you should remember that actually we have wide confidence range with the upper body around 107.46, and that's actually the confidence where it suggests that starting of the downward retracement should happen, but markets still have pretty much room around the 100 pips to the upside, where it will be another fib level stand. So from that standpoint, I absolutely do not hurry and do not try to anticipate trying to jump in earlier. I'm just waiting and see what will happen. On the lower time frame, on the follow time frame chart, our butterfly that we have discussed has been completed. 106.88 target has been touched, and take a look, that was in the wave of some bullish reversal bar that has happened. Now market stands in the minor pullback. On the hourly chart, the same story. Minor butterfly has been completed. Why we need to be really hurry in the current circumstances? Let's just see what will happen. Whether if market will form here the hand and shoulders, for example, it will be much easier to take the position with a significant smaller risk. Divergence here also stands, by the way. So that's briefly what we have on the euro. Also, guys, I would like to show you a chart on the dollar index. That maybe bring some inspiration to you as well, because picture on the dollar index tends a bit different. So if on a euro currency, here was the grabber and it has been cancelled by the recent action, on the dollar index, grabber has been formed just yesterday. So take a look. The bullish grabber has completed right there, not at the previous session, but yesterday. So and here I would like to show you another interesting pattern that looks a bit maybe, well, not doesn't have the perfect shape, but still it is interesting. So if you will calculate the extensions here, you will see that in fact we have not bad free drive buy pattern on the dollar index with the completion right there and forming on the grabber on the bottom. Yes, here was a bit overextended leg, so it should be over around 127, but here you could see it's slightly lower. But still, in general, free drive shape could be recognized here, and that's another reason why I think that somewhere near reversal could start, but I call to not hurry up, to not run against the train, and just wait the clear signs. Market will tell us where it will be time to step in and when it will be time to take the position.